So that's still there.
I don't know that I would hate that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's do the next match.
All right. We'll go to Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles for the WWE title now. Um, my feelings on this are kind of just bleh, because I really liked their match on SmackDown Live, and I like it when titles change hands on regular free TV, but I also don't like rematch clauses. I think the whole rematch clause thing needs to be done away with, for being honest, because the feuds almost always culminate with a title change, and when you have them the champion re-challenge it, it's okay, well, I know they're not going to win their title back immediately, you know.
Yeah, I liked how the rematch clause used to be. It was like a surprise, oh yeah, well Vince, when you signed my contract, I had a rematch clause, and now everyone just has a rematch clause.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it used to be a thing you could pull out of your ass when it's oh, you won on a fluke, guess what? I get my rematch clause, and it's oh shit, I forgot he had a rematch clause, and then they would win it back, because they're actually better. But I mean, yeah, at this point, it's fuck, it does nothing,
That was just a Stone Cold thing in the Attitude Era. He's like, well, Vince, you fucked up because when you signed my contract, you said I get the clause at this date, and everyone's like, oh shit. Well, does he have a lawyer? And then Stone Cold's like, you could check with my lawyer, and then he brings out the judge on the jumbotron. I don't know. The Attitude Era was a great year. I think they just brought out random contract stuff. We haven't had any of that shit in a while. We need some more of that shit.
Or Stone Cold's lawyer would just be Mick Foley, pulling another fast one over Vince McMahon.
I think they were in Birmingham, Alabama when they did the judge thing. He said, I had the judge rule on this.
God. I need more sly shit like that.
Yeah, just random stuff that can no way. He had a rematch clause?
A contract signing where they actually slip something extra in there. It's read the fine print. And you're oh no, he didn't read the fine print. You're what's in the fine print? And it's I don't know. I don't know.
Just make up anything. Just make up anything. If he lost by a pinfall, he gets an extra chance.
He's I actually made this a 2 out of 3 falls match where you have to pin me twice, but I only have to pin you once. And it's no way. It's just some heel shit. And you're what? See, make me a fucking WWE creative writer, because I come up with better shit on the fly, just talking about it, than they do, because it's their damn job.
Marks everywhere would freak out about that. They'd be so upset. They'd be like, no, you can't just do that. That's so dumb. And I'd be like, man, that's all the Attitude Era was.
That's exactly your treasured period in history. That's all it was.
It was just a soap opera with random crazy stuff, just being storylines. Oh, well, okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess this happened.
Anyway, let's do it. Let's do Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles.
I don't have a whole lot to say about it, dude.
I mean,
Daniel Bryan's not about to lose. I mean,
he shouldn't. He's very, very popular right now. I kind of like what Daniel Bryan's doing as a heel right now. I like it a lot.
Yeah, that's actually a good place to go. I kind of find his whole heel persona to be kind of weird, to be honest with you. I really wasn't sure how I felt about it on SmackDown last week, and I'm still not really sold on the fact if it's really good or not. I just don't know. It's just weird to me.
Fickle.
Yeah, I am very fickle.
I love it. He's doing the go green thing. He's bringing that into his little argument. He's making everyone just seem like assholes. I think it's awesome. I think he's different, and I think it's awesome. I love it. He seems really great as a heel. He's going after the audience, and I think it's great, honestly.
I mean, okay, I'll give him credit. He definitely plays off the whole environmental douchebag thing really well, because he looks like a fucking hippie. I mean, good God, the dude looks like he sleeps under a bridge every night of his life. I mean,
he is. He does.
That's why I think it kind of works in my head, because I'm yeah, this is if I saw him walking down the street, this is how I would think he would act. This is who as a person I think he would be. But obviously he's not. He's a super cool dude. But I don't know. It's just it's weird to me. But I don't know. I'm slowly coming around, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. It's nice to have something different like that. And he has been like an asshole to the fans, and there's no way he's losing to AJ Styles.
No.
And I'm excited for the match though. I think it'll be a good match.
Yeah. Oh, it'll definitely be a good match. I just don't think it's going to live up to their original one, or I just don't think anything like noteworthy enough is going to happen to make me be like, yeah, like that was like great. I'll just be like, yeah, that was like worth my time. Like that was good, but like I'm not coming out of it being like, yeah, that was great or anything like that.
I don't know what's next for Daniel Bryan though. I don't know who the next guy up is. They don't really have that many really popular faces on SmackDown.
Randy Orton, maybe.
As a face?
No. I'm sorry. He could fight Randy Orton, like do a heel on heel type thing.
That would be pretty cool. I just don't think they would go that way for storyline purposes.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, but do you want Rey Mysterio to be the guy that beats him at... Who are you going to put against him at Royal Rumble? What about at WrestleMania? You need a rivalry there, and I don't see what
it's going to be the Miz at WrestleMania. It's going to be the Miz at WrestleMania.
How are you going to make the Miz a face?
I don't know, Mikey. I'm just like thinking. I don't think this. Again, I am operating on the assumption that Daniel Bryan is not going to be a heel for very long. I don't believe
he's going to be a heel for a long time.
I don't know, dude.
The Miz is going to be a face somehow. I don't really know how that's going to work.
I think by keeping Daniel Bryan as a heel for too long, you like kind of pigeonhole yourself as like what you can do, and because there's not a whole lot of good faces on like SmackDown that are like like main card match worthy, like, or main event match worthy, like faces. So like I don't know. It's like Daniel Bryan was like the one guy, and you turned him heel. So like I don't really know. I don't know.
Face turns are a lot harder. I mean, if Shane McMahon was being a heel right now, it'd be really easy to turn Miz face. That if you just turned on Shane McMahon or something like that.
Yeah.
But you don't even have that, and I don't. The Miz is the guy. The Miz is the guy that you need with this rivalry.
I told you, dude. I told you.
He's the guy you need in the rivalry, but I don't know how you do it. The writers put themselves in a very big hole here. They rushed that feud.
You make him have a change of heart. You make him have a change of heart because he looks into Monroe Sky's eyes every night, and he just wants to be a better man for her. That's all you need.
I also just can't see the cocky ass, arrogant Miz just going face. I don't know how he'd talk to everyone.
He'd be a comedy act, which you can't.
He wouldn't be a comedy. Maybe you would just call out them. He might just call out Bryan and just call him selfish or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
So you turn the back on everybody. I don't know. You could potentially do it. It'd be hard. It'd be really hard.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
If you're gonna do it though, Miz could be like a face for like a few weeks, then he just turns on you.
Yeah. Once he has the WWE title back, he was like, I was only doing that so I could get the WWE title, and then he like goes back to being a heel. You're just like, all is right with the world.
That would be perfect. I could imagine the Miz doing the yes things though, ironically, and then everyone doing yes, cheering for the Miz to beat Daniel Bryan.
How funny would that be, though? Like, gets everyone to do Daniel Bryan's chant against him? Oh, God, that'd be hilarious.
That's what it would have to be, though, if he's the face. It's a hole. You're in a hole. You're in a pickle.
All right, let's move on because we're going nowhere fast with this now. We'll do Seth Rollins.
Hold up, time out. I got a question real quick. When is Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens supposed to be back?
When is Kevin Owens supposed to be back?
And Sami Zayn.
Oh, I have no idea.
Are they going to be back within Royal Rumble WrestleMania time?
I kind of hope that Sami Zayn remakes his entrance at the Royal Rumble.
If Sami Zayn was there, Sami Zayn would be a really, really, really good face to go at Daniel Bryan.
There you go. I like that.
That would be one of them. I just don't know. I don't know. I was just kind of seeing what we could do.
We'll talk about that more around Royal Rumble time when we do our surprise entrance.
That's true. All right, go ahead.
All right, so we'll do Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title. As opposed to a Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, this definitely just feels like a stepping stone in this feud.
I don't think this is the end of it either, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's definitely not
I
like
see what
the
you're
end
saying.
of it.
Okay, yeah.
It's just a stepping stone. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, it's just the start. It's just the start.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I
But
agree with that
being said,
completely. I agree with that completely.
I mean, so is Dean Ambrose like?
I could
Is
see.
he just gonna come? Is he gonna keep like upping the ante? So like, he came out in like a gas mask last time. Is he gonna come out in full like hazmat suit this time? Like, I don't know.
I think Dean takes the Intercontinental title.
Really?
I don't see how they continue the feud if they have Dean lose.
That's true. Actually, that's a good point. Actually, I don't think this one ends. I don't think Dean wins. I think Seth wins, but it's like because Dean like gets disqualified because he like hits him with a chair or some shit like that. Or
is it just a 1-on-1? It's not a TLC.
No, it's not a TLC match. There's no stipulation for it.
This one needs a stipulation.
Well, I don't think that they're giving it a stipulation because
they want to do a stipulation at Royal Rumble.
Right. Like later down the line, they're going to give it a stipulation.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and that kind of sucks because then this one's either going to Dean or it's going to be a no contest.
I'm telling you, it's going to be no contest.
Man, I mean, this has been one of those. It's been a slow build, and they've also it's been a slow build, and they've had Seth Rollins not be able to do anything to Dean Ambrose really, and then you kind of just know that Seth Rollins is not going to get the payoff at TLC. So maybe Seth Rollins just snaps and he goes straight at him with a chair would be kind of cool.
Yeah, maybe Seth gets himself disqualified or something like that.
That'd probably be the best way to do it. That'd be cool. I like it where this feud's going. It's just been kind of slow. It's been really slow, and I hope it leads to a really good finish. They need a good finish for it.
I can agree with that one. I agree with that. I feel like they need to. This is a feud that deserves like a really good finish, and I'm not sure what that is yet. But I hope that creative can figure that out for me and just give it to me.
But I want them really in the Royal Rumble. So I mean, I don't want them to have the big match. Well, I guess they don't really need to be in Royal Rumble because I know they're not going to win.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
If they put on like a last man standing Rock Mankind Royal Rumble, that'd be kind of sick.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of...
All right.
Anything else you want to say about that?
Nah, there's not really a whole lot I need to say about that. All right, we're going to skip ahead one and go to the Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's title. So I'm going to get to it in a little bit, but to me, Mike, this match is all about redemption, but it's not redemption for Ronda or Nia back at Money in the Bank, but it's redemption for WWE's makeup department. Because holy fucking shit, have they bungled every twist and turn when it comes to Ronda Rousey's hairdos. I mean, she even like acknowledged it when she like put up some Instagram about like all the memes that people were making about her hair. Her hair looks like someone's trying to play Snake on it. Like someone is playing Snake on the computer with her damn hair, and it's honestly, it needs to stop. It looks like she's come straight out of fucking carpet munching Natalie Portman out of Black Swan. I mean, come on, it's absolutely ridiculous. They have bungled it at every twist and turn. It's been a bigger wreck than the Exxon Valdez oil spill of '89. All right, I can't tell if I'm watching Monday Night Raw or a Post Malone concert because there's so many damn cornrows in her hair. All right, but look. It's not too late for them, okay? They've absolutely bungled it, and they look like buffoons. But if they decide right now, they can fix it. I mean, think back to WrestleMania 34, all right? What did they do? They literally were just like, here, put your hair in a fucking ponytail or something. We don't give a shit. And what did it do? It was wonderful. All I wanted to see was her rip Stephanie McMahon's arm off. I wasn't distracted the entire time by like, hey, I think there's like, the Illuminati like braided into Ronda's hair or some shit like that. I mean... Good grief. If they can, resist the urge to not put, secret hieroglyphics in Rhonda's hair and just let her, be like, hey, Rhonda, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to give you this little hairband and you're going to put your hair in a ponytail and you're going to go out there and you're going to kick Nia Jax's ass. And I would be like, you know what? Hey, applause. That's absolutely it. Less is more. Let's do that. And you know what? For once, I might actually come out of the match talking about Ronda Rousey's